1979 Porsche 924 2-liter. Came out of a junk car. We parted the car out, right, Josh?
Yep.
We parted it out.
There's nothing left.
Yeah. And kept some of the good bits. We don't know the condition of this, but as you can see down inside, someone has had this head off and on. So we're going to take a look. You can see
Hex and spline.
So we're going to take this little rascal apart, see what is in there, and probably put it up there on Marketplace to see if anybody wants any of the odds bits. All right, check back in a little bit, and we'll have this off and on an engine stand. We're taking off the 2-liter. As you can see, this is block, bell housing, bracket for the clutch cable, sandwiched. So you can't just unbolt bell housing without disconnecting this mechanism. Definitely German. Somebody's definitely done some work, new clutch or whatever, because that's definitely not German. That's more, as you said, Josh, Home Depot.
Yes, parts pin special.
The intake manifold off, and it's definitely been on and off of here. I think the squirrels helped, mice, whatever, some sort of rodent.
Yes.
But this head's definitely been off, and when we drained the oil out, we saw a little bit of antifreeze in it. It could have been from doing the head. Didn't see a whole lot of milky, but I suspect the head came off because it blew a head gasket. Don't know if that's a common issue with these. I'll have to look that up.
All right, we've hit a dead stop. Oh, shit.
Sweet. All right, there's a rod cap off. You can see the bearings starting to give out. Should definitely blow a head gasket, the milky stuff we showed you earlier in a little video. So this will need a minimal rebuild. I don't think you're gonna have to turn the crank. The crank looks, at least on these rod journals, looks okay. I don't think it ran long with a blown head gasket to scar it up too much. The rings on the pistons are collapsed, stuck up in there. So even if you got it to run and we're gonna try anything with it, it was gonna smoke. All right, obviously got some grooving, bearing wear on the crank too, but the crank looks good. And crank is salvageable if somebody wanted it. I'm gonna post some of these parts on Marketplace. It's a couple 924 pages. See if anybody needs it for, maybe they race a series where you need stock engine. I don't know much about the Porsche racing scene. But you were not gonna be able to just bolt this back together and run it. It wasn't gonna last long. All right, block stripped down. You can see we had some rust in the 2 center cylinders that were holding those pistons, but we got it to free up. Minimal effort, minimal force. The bearings all need to be replaced on this thing. Crank journals look good, rod journals look good. So definitely bottom end rotating assembly. Just needs cleaned up, polishing. I don't think that needs to be turned. We're gonna run the honer in these cylinders, clean one of them up at least. See how little it takes to clean it up. If it cleans up real well with a small honing, then this block probably doesn't need a bore. Doesn't look bad. We honed them a little bit, not a lot, just knocked the big hairy chunks of rust off in the girth. Cylinder walls look like they'll clean up nice. Probably wouldn't even need, I don't know, you'd have to mic it. They don't look out around 4 cylinders. Don't usually do that, but I don't know about these Porsches. So. But it looks like a salvageable block. Somebody needs one. So again, it'll be on the marketplace